Hello again, everybody. It's Brian Allee-Walsh and his famous dog Bert, the barking prognosticator. Bert is going to take the day off today. He doesn't see any reason to pick a team between the Cardinals and the Saints. He thinks it's going to be so one-sided. So I'm going to take over the prognostication today. The Saints are going in as a 7.5-point favorite from what I understand, and I think this is a breakout game for them. They're catching the Cardinals at a good time in the sense that they're coming off a hard loss at San Diego, 41-7, and I just think that this is a great time for the Saints offense to break out with Drew Brees, with Liddell Betts and Chris Ivory sharing the load, and the wide receiving core I think is ready for a big breakout game. Defensively, I know there's some injuries in the back end. Front seven is relatively healthy with Will Smith possible go at game time, but look for Roman Harper and perhaps even Pearson Prelow to be available and up. Roman Harper is the same way. These are game time decisions, and of course John Carney and Courtney Roby on special teams. So I like the Saints in this situation. Let me just update you real quick on some key injuries for the Arizona Cardinals. Wide receiver Early Doucette of LSU is out. Wide receiver Steve Breaston is out, and as you know, Anquan Bolden now is with another team. That leaves Larry Fitzgerald as really the lone big play receiver for rookie quarterback Max Hall. The Cardinals are being outscored 1 for every point they score. The opposition is scoring 2. So again, I go back to, I think this is just a perfect breakout game for the Saints. I think from an offensive and defensive standpoint, they're going to move to 4-1 and go back on the road next week at Tampa and hopefully get some healthy bodies. As far as the Saints go, they're relatively healthy except in the back end of the secondary. I did talk with Reggie Bush yesterday, and Reggie seemed to think that, you know, he's ahead of schedule, that it's possible that he could be back for the Cleveland game on the 24th at home, but more likely the national television game against Pittsburgh on Halloween Eve. That would be something, wouldn't it, to have Reggie back in the lineup on Halloween evening. As far as other people go, I mentioned Will Smith with his groin. Will gave me an indication that he's okay, that it's nothing serious. I just get the feeling that Sean Payton might be holding back 1 or 2 of these guys an extra week, and maybe even longer, in anticipation of coming back for the home stand at the end of the month. But we'll wait and see, but it's supposed to be a beautiful day tomorrow at University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. Low 90s. They appear to be, they're going to have the roof closed from what we understand, and it's a local kickoff back in New Orleans at 3:05. So for Brian Allee-Walsh and his wonder dog, Bert the barking prognosticator, again, who's taken the week off, he doesn't see any reason to pick this game. Please stay tuned for NewOrleans.com, and for Premier Automotive, aloha everyone.
He did.